one of the concepts I've kind of read up on you, where you talk about the 7 foundations of creativity. Are you willing to chat about what those are?
Yeah. So before I get into the detail of the 7 foundations, I want to talk about how when we get, before I started my book, I probably read 30, 40 books of creativity. And most people say the 5 easy steps to be creative. And, or, these are the games you play or whatever. To be truly creative is to go deep into your soul and become stressed, not willingly, but creativity isn't just an intellectual movie that's like a romantic comedy where everything is fun. It involves deep psychological pressure because every great step is incredibly stressful and has failure. So what I try to include is your mind, your soul, and your spirit, which with every great creator, they've drawn on that. So one is inspirational creativity, invention creativity, psychological creativity, imagination creativity, and analytical creativity. And analytical is actually a big area where most people focus. But my main point, if I was to divide this into 2 places, I would call the yin and yang of creativity. Okay. So one part is your inward ability to motivate yourself to solve problems. This inward ability is an incredibly important part of empowering yourself. The outward, the yang or the yin, whatever you want to look at it, is how you take that vision and make it real, make it happen in the real world, how you deal with people, deal with organizations, deal with money, and how you make it happen. So it's the 7 foundations can be broken down into that yin and yang. You have your internal fire, intellect, inspiration, vision that you must take care of every day. It's kind of like eating right and exercising. Your imagination, creativity is something that needs caretaking internally. Because when you are doing bold new ideas, like right now, I've got about 6 companies, and a lot of them are bold ideas, never happened before. I'm dealing with FDA, patents, investors, and everyone has to understand the vision. But inside is where you have to focus to be strong, where failure is just part of the waveform of success. Okay. So don't get depressed by failure. It's easy to say, but God knows I've had more failure than most. And don't be let's say over the top about success, because I've had more success than I could ever imagine when I started my company in the 20s. You have to realize it's just part of the waveform of creativity. And when you can get to that point is something that is empowering. And I'm lucky to be there. When I was younger, one failure was like the world crushing in on me. And one success was like, okay, I got it made. But now it's really retrospective. It's the process of understanding that failure and success is just part of the same thing. And you have to, I'm going to bring it back to your title. You have to have joy in it. You have to have fun. And if it's not fun, why are we all doing this, right?
Right.
I'm having the best time of my life right now.